stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Well, I don't think it's forever irreparably damaged anyone.
Buybacks are in full force, but they may be masking what is otherwise tepid demand for equities.
Okay, there's not a lot of buybacks.
There's the two guys who I believe lie so much they don't know they're lying. Fauci. Oh, it didn't do any harm. He didn't do any harm at all, keeping masks on kids' face and telling everybody they got to mask up and all the crap he did. No, I didn't do any harm. He did terrible harm, especially the kids, the children, with these stupid masks and closing down the economy. He said, when he said to close the economy down, he said, oh, it didn't do any harm. Why do you think we have inflation at a 40-year high? We have this butt-ugly inflation that's killing us at a 40-year high. It started with closing the economy. He says it did no damage. That's how stupid this man is. But I don't think he's that stupid. He's a liar. When you close down an economy and say, okay, I want everybody close down all the machines you're working at in the factory, close them all down, go home now, and we're going to send you a check. Matter of fact, you can get more checks staying at home than coming back to work. So we don't want you producing anything more now. Don't produce any more cars. Don't produce any more goods. So they stopped producing. They cut producing cars way back. And so all of a sudden used car prices went up 40%. Because when you have fewer of anything, when you start cutting back, you tell people to go home and the production stops. And then on top of that, you send them all kinds of money. You get unemployment check from the federal government. You get an unemployment check from the state. You get forbearance. And all of a sudden you got all this money. You're going out and you start spending. But there's not enough stuff out there. Because nobody's out there producing it. They're all home getting their checks and then buying it. And when there's few cars, all of a sudden cars went up 40%. Food went up. Everything went up. What's he talking about? He's just a bold-faced liar. He didn't cause any harm in shutting the economy down. That's why we got the 40-year inflation high. And you just don't get over it. And that's why I used to get so angry when Powell came out and Beek came out, both bold-faced liars saying it was transitory. It was just it's transitory. Don't worry, we're going to have it for a few months. It's transitory. What? Inflation is one of the hardest things to get rid of. It's terrible. And because here's why. Congress is no more serious about reining in inflation than they are reining in spending. They don't want to do either. Why? Because they in Congress, like Pelosi and the rest of them, are very, very wealthy people. They want inflation. Laws that they pass are passed to increase inflation. That's how they get power. See, they get great wealth from inflation, and then they get great power. Can you imagine Kramer saying, listen to what he said.
Buybacks are in full force, but they may be masking what is otherwise tepid demand for equities.
Okay, there's not a lot of buybacks.
See, he just throws stuff out there. Guy said, I'm looking at Coca-Cola. Should I buy? Yeah, I know the CEO of Coca-Cola. He's a good friend of mine. Go ahead, you buy it. Yeah, buy it. He's a good friend. Good friend. All right, Jim, what do you think about Pepsi? Should I buy Pepsi? There he is. Let me tell you the truth about stock buybacks. They are doing as many stock buybacks right now, CEOs, or more stock backs than ever before. He's a liar. Stock buybacks, look it up, are at an all-time high this year. $1 trillion. God, they spent, and I think it was the first quarter, $300 billion alone in stock buybacks. This is crazy. And here's the real crazy why we can't grow the economy. We can't grow the economy. Besides shutting it down, telling everybody to go home and don't operate a machine to build more cars or sneakers. Where do they get this money? These CEOs. They borrow the money, and they know it's not any good for the company. It's not any good for the employees of the company. The corporation doesn't benefit. The employees doesn't benefit. The economy doesn't benefit. And if we dug J.P. Morgan up, he was third denomination that he doesn't even benefit. Nobody benefits except the CEO because he gets wealthy with stock buybacks. His stock price, the stock of the company goes up, and his options, he makes a fortune on his options. He's a liar. Why do you think we can't grow the economy? Because when you have this soaring corporate debt, I was just telling everybody today, can you imagine the 10-year Treasury yield is at God, look where it is. It's still over 3%. Yeah, over 300 basis points. Bank stocks should be going nuts. Bank stocks should be going through the roof, should be going crazy. Goldman Sachs should open up this morning at 342, and it should be right now around 380 or 360. The bank stocks aren't going up. I sent an alert to my members. I said, we got all these idiots. There he goes, the tourist, buying Apple again. There they are. Hey, I'm going to buy an Apple today, man. I'm going to get rich. I'm buying on the dip. And anybody that understands how the stock market works, when you have yields at 300 basis points, the last thing you buy are tech stocks. The first thing you buy are bank stocks. They love high inflation. They love high yields. When you have a yield at 300 basis points, banks make big money. But see, they're not making big money. Their profits are bad. They lied to us. Remember I told you, when we started out this earnings season, I told my members, you ask any one of them, I said, you want to get rich? Just buy the spiders and nothing else during this earnings season. Buy them right now. It's right in July. I said, buy the spiders. Stay with them right through the earnings season because they're going to lie, cheat. They're going to manipulate the earnings season as they always do. They start out with manipulating the tech stocks, then they manipulate the bank stocks. Banks are so easy to manipulate. You're losing $1 million, and you got $20 million set aside for bad loans. You take $10 million. And you put it right down to the bottom line, and now you cleaned off that $1 million loss. Now you're showing a $10 million profit. And tech stocks, oh my God, there's millions of ways they can rig the books with tech stocks. So they always start those off first in earnings season. I told you this before. You want to make money in this market? If all you do is get my Pro 2 color-coded chart when it tells you to buy. When earnings season starts, get my Pro 2 color-coded chart, follow the color. When it turns green, just follow it. Put in stops, trailing stops, and you'll make more money you'll ever make in a 401k. It'd be stupid to be in a 401k. To be in a 401k would be nuts. Would absolutely be crazy. And they went up about, what, 17%? 17% because of all the cheating. Stock buybacks, very popular still. He's a liar.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records, and the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Gang, I was on break. I went and tried to look it up, and I found an article on June 9th, okay, and saying that quote, this is June 9th, 2022. Stock buybacks are set to reach an all-time high this year. All-time high this year. And what does Kramer tell everybody?
Buybacks are in full force, but they may be masking what is otherwise tepid demand for equities.
Okay, there's not a lot of buybacks that are in full force.
Are you kidding me? That's not true. I hope Jim is just dumb and he's not lying. I mean, my God. And let me tell you what's so bad about stock buybacks. Stock buybacks hurts our economic growth. It hurts productivity. It hurts wage increases. That's right. Because when you take money to buy your own shares, you're not taking that money to buy new equipment. If you own a company, you want to take that money that you have budgeted and put it away for new equipment. Because when you give workers new equipment, and it's the state of art equipment, it's really, modern equipment, and if you're making 100 hats an hour, now you can make 2,000 hats an hour. Everybody benefits. Company makes more money, and then of course the employees make more money. The key to our country has always been production. We've always been number one because we could outproduce anybody, because we used to take our money and plow it all the way back. Matter of fact, if you go back to the steel mills, okay, you go back to the industrial age, right, with steel and everything else that was going on back there. The reason why we had the railroads and we had all that going on in this country was unbelievable, because these barons, the very, very wealthy, they didn't have to pay taxes. There's no such thing as federal income tax. But they always poured their money. They always put it right back into oil. They pulled it right back into the railroads. They would take gambles. They would just take their money, and if you just say he was worth the $100 million, you take the $100 million and throw it right back into oil, he could lose everything. That's how this country was built, through productivity. Nobody could outproduce us. Now, starting in 2008, what destroyed this country is no productivity. So what they did is say, well, let's not produce anything. We'll cheat. Let's just do stock buybacks. And then what we'll do is, if we don't produce anything, that means we're not going to have good earnings. So stock prices aren't going up. Well, we'll fix that. We don't need earnings for stock prices to go up on growth stocks, technology. Those things will go through the roof. They don't need profits. Growth stocks don't need profits. Value stocks need earnings. So that's what they did. So they went in, printed all this money, creating a tremendous inflation, which we are suffering with now. Everyone starts this 40-year high inflation. They think it started in February 2020, the pandemic. No, it didn't. This started back in 2009. And here they are again, more of the same. And when you keep doing stock buybacks, we do not produce. Therefore, that's why our economy is not growing. That's why we had 2 quarters back-to-back negative growth. And then that's a recession. And then this idiot comes out, Biden says, oh, no, don't worry about it. That's not right anymore. Even though it's been that way for 100 years, don't worry about it. Now we're getting rid of that metric system. That metric system is gone. It's no good. Yeah, my son was on crack, and he told me, I always depend on my son, especially when he's on crack. He makes all these good decisions, and I listen to him. And he told me, no, Dad, just get rid of it. You don't need it. So I got rid of it. Talk about getting rid of things. Congress, as I said, is no more serious about reining in inflation as they are about reining in spending. Try to get Congress to cut spending. Just try it. Go ahead. They never cut spending. Never. What they do, let's say they have a budget item that they're going to spend $1 million on. Well, what they do is they increase it $2 million, and then what they do when the budget comes in, they cut it back and they tell everybody, we cut our budget by $1 million. No, they increased it by $2 million. They're only going to increase it $1 million. Now they decided to increase it by $2 million and they cut it back $1 million. Now they're saying, they cut their budget back when they know when it went up $1 million. So all these stock buybacks have to be financed. And it doesn't generate any revenue. Stock buybacks don't generate investment. They don't generate revenues. Stock buybacks do nothing. It just makes the wealthy, the CEO, the guys on Wall Street, the hedge funds, so wealthy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But see, as I said, Congress don't care. They're not going to cut spending. They're not going to cut inflation. Here's the other thing. If they were concerned about inflation, they would have never passed the Inflation Reduction Act. You know, pilots during World War II in Vietnam and Korea, they're always told, if you get shot down or you got to bail out, the best place to hide is out in the open. They won't find you out in the open. Just hide out in the open. They won't find you. They won't look there in the open. They'll look under rocks and trees, but not out in the open. It's the same thing they did. It's exactly what Manchin, Schumer, and Pelosi did in writing this bill, the Inflation Reduction Act, when there's no inflation reduction. They wrote a bill that would increase inflation. Why? They always do that, so to enrich themselves. And all the wealthy Americans like them on Wall Street and the hedge fund guys, all the very, very wealthy. They want inflation. They write bills to have inflation, to enrich themselves. Just like they enrich themselves using inside information to trade stocks. Remember, wealth continues to concentrate in the hands of fewer and fewer people. This occurs because inflation hurts lower incomes. The 72% of our population whose combined household incomes are less than $48,000 a year. That's who gets hurt. While Wall Street and the banksters and the hedge funds and the Pelosi's and the Biden family and Schumer get rich. They hid out in the open this bill. It's unbelievable.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in a down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, gang. This is Steve Celeste here, the Director of Education for philsgang.com. Just giving you an easy step-by-step process on how to join the gang for 10 days for free with our Working Investor program. So it's as simple as going to www.philsgang.com. At the top of the site, you're going to click on Get Started. Once you're on the next page, simply click on the red banner where it says 10-day free trial, and that's all you got to do. All right, thanks for listening to the show, and I'll see you on the charts.
And by the way, during that 10-day trial, you get my color-coded chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, when to run like hell, and best, it'll tell you, okay, time to short your stock. When the market's going down and money's coming out, it'll tell you, notify you, and then it's so easy to short. So easy with this chart. For 10 days, try it. It's free. Look, I think we have the best educational facility anywhere. I really do. And I'm not just saying that. Because this is what when you learn how to really invest in stocks, you're managing your money. It's called risk management. Listen to what they're saying here as an example. The reason why, they're saying the reason why the market rallied off at June lows. Listen to this crap.
I know housing is rolling hard, but...
Rolling hard. A 20-year rolling hard. Are you kidding me? Housing prices are falling through the floor. Are you kidding? Housing prices, I think they're down. I think sales are down 30% from July to July. From July 2020 to July 2022, they're down, I think it's 30%? Over 20%? My Lord. Now listen to this, what she says. She's as bad as Kramer.
I know housing is rolling hard, but industrial production was better than expected.
Yeah, but still
retail sales were better.
No, it wasn't better than expected. You hear him say, oh, no, it's still a mess. No, it wasn't better than expected. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Are you kidding me? If you recall, we had, I'm looking up right now here, if you go back when the June numbers came out, we had the Philadelphia Fed numbers come out. We had the Dallas Fed numbers come out. We had the Richmond Fed manufacturing numbers come out. They're all butt ugly. They were so butt ugly. Unbelievable. Looked like the end of a mule's butt. I'm not talking about Hillary Clinton. I'm talking about the mule. Now, think about it. It was so bad. And now we just got the PMI number just came in. Now, PMI number, the purchasing managers, that's one of the best numbers to get because it tells you trends, okay? Because they're purchasing stuff, right? And everything is so bad. She's not telling the truth. I don't think she's lying. She just doesn't understand how the market works. Here, listen to this about inflation resolve itself. Inflation is going to resolve itself on its own. First, they said it was transparent. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Just going to be around for a couple of days and go. Don't worry. It's transparent. Then they realized, oh, gee, we made a mistake. It's not transparent. Now listen to what they're saying about inflation.
We are again out of consensus and maintain that inflation will resolve on its own as distortions fade.
It doesn't resolve on its own. If it was that easy. Are you kidding me? Inflation is the hardest thing to get rid of. It's terrible. It's so hard to get rid of because first of all, you got to cut spending. Congress will not cut spending. That's the biggest problem you have. They will not. Corporations, I just told you. I'm reading it. Stock buybacks are set to reach the all-time high this year with $1 trillion. So you got CNBC Kramer lying to everybody, telling them, "Oh, there's no, don't worry about it. No, there's no stock buybacks. It's not an all-time high. It's right here. It's telling you it's $1 trillion, the highest ever. And when you do stock buybacks, it kills economic growth. You only get inflation down if you can grow out of it. If you can't grow out of it, then the other thing you got to do is you got to raise rates, not 75 basis points. You got to raise rates 300 basis points, not 75 basis points. Are you kidding me? Because it takes a year to 18 months when you raise the rate or cut a rate. If you raise the rate, it doesn't help you out for a year to a year and a half. You feel nothing. The problem is our inflation's so bad that by the time a year goes by and now that we have the effect of raising that rate, it's worthless. Inflation doesn't go away. And that's why I beg you to join my gang. If you want to make money, you're going to get the truth. If you want to make money consistently, when the market goes up and when the market goes down, you're going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's called shorting. Shorting. And I think we have the best beginners class in the world. I really do. Okay? I mean, we really take care of our students. You can't listen to these people. Look at the information. Just in one day, these cuts my producer got me, Willie, and they're all lies. Here, listen to this lie.
I hear it all the time. How do we pay for it? We pay for it by what we've done. There's plenty of deficit reduction to pay for the...
No, you never reduced any debt. These people say they're reducing the budget deficit. No, they don't. They don't reduce it. He's lying. How do they pay for anything? They don't pay for it. Because they borrow more money or they print more money to pay the debt down. And how do they really pay for it if they don't want inflation to go up? They increase inflation. Why do they increase inflation? To discount the debt we owe China, and we owe Germany, and we owe France, and we owe Japan. They want inflation to go up so that the debt goes down. When you have a weak dollar, you keep printing and printing and printing, that dollar gets weaker and weaker and weaker. I mean, it's unbelievable, the lying. He's saying he doesn't even know. I'll guarantee he doesn't know how he pays his debt down. Through inflation. They love inflation. See, they love inflation because the very wealthy, like him and his family, and the Pelosi family, they become very, very wealthy with inflation. Because inflation, their assets go up. All their assets go up. Now, how are you going to pay back your debt? Let inflation go up. So if you owe China $1 million this month because the dollar's getting killed, we don't owe them $1 million anymore. We owe them only $800,000 because the value of the dollar went down. The value of the dollar went down. That's why they love inflation, to keep on discounting the value of those dollars, so we're paying China back with cheaper dollars. They never do anything to help Main Street. They only do things that help themselves, the congressmen, just like they do inside trading, stock trading. Look, if you want to make money consistently in the market, you got to know how to invest in a stock the right way. And it doesn't matter if the economy's good or the economy's bad. All these stories they tell you, I just went through these with you. These are all lies, all stories. Or they're all stupid people, one or the other. My Lord.
This pullback here right now, we think should ultimately be bought. And the reason that it should be bought is because there's a lot of investors that are not focusing on the improving market breadth.
Improving market breadth. Give me a break. If you look at the breadth on the 200-day moving average, you want it to be at least at 70%. At 70%. We're at like 32% of our S&P 500 stocks are above the 200-day. That's horrible. You need 70%. Another BS. Look, why don't you just join the gang free for 10 days where you get the truth and you really learn how to invest in a stock and protect yourself.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. you make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. We don't need to lie here at Phil's Gang to get you to buy a stock. See, they need to lie to get you to buy a stock. They got to get you to go buy a car. They got to get you to buy something. You see, what they do is it's their advertisers they work for. They don't work for you, the investor. They have to pay for airtime on TV. They need sponsors to pay for the airtime. But the sponsors aren't going to pay for the airtime unless these people lie. Tell you how great the economy is. Listen to when someone says this is unbelievable to lie like this, that they said the inflation will resolve its own.
We are again out of consensus and maintain that inflation will resolve on its own.
Inflation can't resolve on its own. It's impossible to no, see, they'll lie to make you feel good. Remember what their job is, to make you feel good, make you feel prosperous, make you feel confident to go out and buy that car. You know what we do here? We make you feel confident that when the market's going down, you're going to know how to sell it short. But before selling it short, you're going to know why it's going down. It's going to make sense to you why it's going down. We just don't say, okay, it's going down, sell short. No, you're going to understand why it's going down. When we bought our tech stocks on June 17th, we bought 5 stocks because we just finished shorting them. Okay, we just finished when the market crashed, went down 30%. The tech stocks, we shorted them all the way down. June 17th, I turned around, we picked 5 stocks out. I said, let's buy them now because we're going to have this big fake rally going up. They're going to call it a bull market rally. It's going to be a bear market rally. Over 55 years, I've seen so many of these bear market rallies. Are you kidding me? And then when it reached, when Apple got up to where it was on August 16th and 17th, and all the other 5 stocks, we averaged about 19 to 20% return. I said, okay, now what we're going to do, let's look at our chart. Our color-coded chart showed us more money was coming out of the market than going in the market. So if more money's coming out, the stocks are going to go down because we can rely on our chart because it's our chart. Steve and I designed the chart. It took us years to design this chart because it doesn't follow the BS. It follows the money. When you listen to CNBC or you listen to Fox or you listen to Bloomberg's, they're not telling you the truth. I mean, Kramer comes out and a bold-faced lie. I mean, either these people are lying or they're dumb, okay? Or they're dumb. When he says there's no listen.
Buybacks are in full force, but they may be masking what is otherwise tepid demand for equities.
Okay, there's not a lot of buybacks.
That's not true. Go look it up yourself. Read it. Stock buybacks are here set to reach an all-time high this year, $1 trillion. But see, he can't tell you the truth. He's got to get, he needs to get the advertisers. He's got to make sure GE is happy. GE is happy so that they can sell an airplane or something. This is unbelievable. And here's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
This pullback here right now, we think should ultimately be bought. And the reason that it should be bought is because there's a lot of investors that are not focusing on the improving market breadth.
The breadth is not improving. I show this to my members every morning when we start buying our stocks. I say, look at the breadth every morning. Look at the breadth. And all the breadth is simply, all you got to do is look at the 200-day moving average. All you need to do with the S&P, how many stocks of the 500 stocks are above the 200-day moving average? Right now in the NASDAQ, there's only 33% of them. On the S&P 500, it's only 39% of them. You got to have a minimum of 70%, so when the stock rallies, it'll hold its rally. And listen to this person. Here's another big lie. They want you to hold. They must have, Ford must have bought some airtime from CNBC. Listen.
If you want to get in as an entry point in tech right now while it's under pressure and then hold it for 2 to 5 years.
Oh, you're going to buy tech and hold it for 2 to 5 years. Are you crazy? You're going to buy tech. We're at the worst recession ever. The breath is horrible. And we just had the bear market rally that we averaged in tech stocks. I think, I don't know, my producer told me 17 or 22% return. But now we're out of them and we're shorting them. So if you go listen to her, you're going to be buying them as they're going down. But if you were a member of mine and Steve's, you would sit there and you see the chart, and the chart's turning red, and there's no green on the chart at all. That's what we had to design, because every chart out there has green candlesticks, red candlesticks, green candlesticks, red candlesticks. They're all mixed up. It took us years to get the algorithms right, where when money is coming out, the hedge funds are pulling money out, the big insurance companies are pulling the money out, the pension funds are pulling the money out. We identify it, and the color-coded chart turns red. So now my members know to take their profits, now turn around and let's start shorting them. And every day at 2 o'clock, Steve goes through every stock in our portfolio. Every stock. If you follow my portfolio or his portfolio or both portfolios, every day, whatever ones you pick to follow, how do you go wrong? It's like having a private coach every day. The only way people go wrong if they don't pay attention. If they don't pay attention. This is how we help St. Jude. This is how we help you. It's a win-win for everybody. But this garbage that you hear every day, it just lies. Listen, people don't understand what's going on. This market has nowhere to go but down. Oh, sure, they can rally it some more. But at the end of the day, this market has nowhere to go but go down. You know that June low on the S&P, when we hit that June low on the S&P? It's not finished testing that, but nobody in the world's talking about it. I'm the only one. It's not about being right or wrong. If it starts going down there, right now, I'll put up the S&P. If it starts going down there now, the S&P went up to a high of 431. Now it's down to 414. Remember the low on June 17th was around 364. Now we're at 413. I'm betting it's going to go down there. But let's say it doesn't. If they read the market to go up because they're going to do more QE, we'll know it. We'll see the money coming in, and we'll change our position, and will buy stocks. It's not about being right or being wrong. It's about identifying the direction the money's going in. I believe we're going a lot lower. I believe this is not sustainable. When they tell you to buy and hold right now, so you missed a 20% rally in the tech stocks. We caught a 20% rally. You missed it. And he's telling you to now go and buy after we rallied 20% and hold for 2-3 years. Are you kidding me? Listen to me. You don't get the right. They lie to you on Wall Street. I mean, do you really believe the government is full of pack of liars? Do you believe that we're going to be so lucky to think that Wall Street doesn't lie to us? 72% of the American population households make $48,000 a year less. Think about that. 72% of the American population, a combined income, the household make $48,000 a year less. Now, what do they actually do? They raise inflation on them. See, the more inflation, the more these families go broke. The more they go broke with this 40-year high gut-wrenching inflation, the more money moves up. The result is wealth continues to concentrate in hands of the few. This happens because inflation hurts the lower incomes. Those 72% of the population have an income $48,000 or less. It's designed to hurt them on purpose, to enrich Pelosi and the rest of them. And they're so clever, they can write a bill. They can write a bill called the Inflation Reduction Act when it doesn't even reduce inflation. Now they're changing the name to, what is it called? The Energy Healthcare Act, because they know it doesn't reduce, but they hid it right out in the open. All you need to know when you're buying a stock, when to get out of that stock. That's all. When do I get out? Anybody can buy a stock when it goes up. When do I get out? You work with us for 10 days. Free. Not going to cost you a penny. Then think about what we say. I'll guarantee you'll stick with us. Check it out. philsgang.com. Sign up tonight.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600.